Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through my long-term review of the DZ Crossfire rig, and I'm going to go through what I load into my gear for a patrol loadout for 2025. Right then, so the DZ rig from Crossfire. I've had this bit of kit now for 18 months. It's absolutely awesome. I love this belt kit. It's comfortable straight out the box, as I said on my actual review, which I'll leave a link for up here. But what I wanted to do is give you the long-term review on it. So I've had it now for 18 months. I've used it in lots of different environments, including this type of environment. I'm out in South Carolina at the moment. It's absolutely red hot. It's like working in the jungle, to be honest. I've used it in the UK on training areas, lots of different usage, patrolling, on exercises, training, all sorts of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk through what I use the kit for, how I use it, and my loadout. So what I use the kit for and how I think it's being best used, what I think the best use of it is for dismounted patrolling, okay? So if you're in a vehicle, there are better options out there because, you know, your backside and your sides are completely covered when you're using a DZ rig. However, belt kit is absolutely awesome for if you're dismounted, if you're on foot, because it gives you that level of equipment that you can't carry if you're just using a chest rig. So we're talking about sustainment, so food, water, shelter, ammunition. You can carry more of everything, all right, and you can carry it really comfortably on your hips where the load should be carried. As I said, I've used it in lots of different environments. In hot environments like we're in now, in the jungle especially, this is the way to go, believe me or not. I'm a jungle warfare instructor. I've operated in Brunei, Belize, I've been to Kenya, the Philippines, Vietnam, and in areas like this, what we're in right now, in the States as well. And believe me, this is the way to go, okay? Carrying your kit on your hips and making sure your chest has got a bit more breathability in your back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through my loadout for 2025, the kit that I've kind of worn in over 18 months that I believe is the best way to carry your gear. Okay, going from left to right then. So ammo pouches, because I'm a right-hander, I want my left hand to have the access to ammunition. And what we've got here then is the tuck tabs that are, you know, proprietary to Crossfire, which give you really quick access. You heard that Velcro there. That's because I've been live firing and you can quickly close the pouch like that. But if you want to have it silent, you can tuck that Velcro away. So I've got 3 magazines in there, and I've got another 3 magazines in there too. So total of 6 magazines on this side, on my strong side for reloading. Then I've got one of the new cannoli pouches here, which is absolutely awesome little pouch, great for all your small little bits and pieces. And in here I've got a multi-tool, I've got the oil bottle for my weapon, and then what I've got here is some water purification tablets. So all my little small bits and pieces that I want to have to hand, ready to go at a moment's notice. On the left hand side pouch here then, the big one, I've got a British Army issue 58 water bottle, and these fit in perfectly. And then alongside with that, I've got a metal mug, so I can use that for cooking in, whether that's rations or making a brew, stuff like that. So a litre of water right there. In the bigger sustainment pouch on the back then, now this is like an Aladdin's cave. I've got lots of great stuff in here. First thing I've got is quite a compact basher. I don't know what size this is, I can't remember, but it's quite a decent size, easily big enough for one person, that'll squeeze 2 with 4 pegs. And I've got all the lines, all the cords attached to that, so it's ready to go. Next thing I've got in here is a rifle cleaning kit. So this is one from Contact Left. It's a complete rifle cleaning kit there. So everything you need to make sure you're maintaining your weapon in good order. Absolutely essential when you're in the field. If you're not carrying a rifle cleaning kit, you need to think about getting that inside your gear, okay? Next thing I've got is a broken down MRE. So I've taken all the crap out of it, but I've got, you know, enough there at a stretch to last me for 24 hours, including a brew kit. So I've added a brew kit to it. I've actually put my own spoon in there. This is the type that we used to be issued in 5 Airborne Brigade many years ago, which is better than the type that you get in the MRE. Couple of glow sticks. One's ready as a buzzsaw, so you basically just crack it, pay out the line, swing it around your head. Paracord, so a decent amount of paracord there. Going along with the signalling then, I've got an air marker panel. And then lastly out of here, I've got a small waterproof bag with 6 AAA batteries. So that's the type that I use in my head torch, and a spare lighter. So I carry a lighter in my pocket, and I've got a spare one there that's waterproofed. So it's good to go as a backup. In here then, I've got a loop line and carabiner. This is from TRC Outdoors. Great bit of kit for making a safety line for crossing rivers. You can get a load of these together to make an actual rope bridge. You can make an abseiling harness out of these. You can use it for helping rigging up structures and shelters and stuff. They're really handy. Over here then, I've got another litre of water. So that's in a large Nalgene. So 2 litres of water there, just on my belt kit. On the outside of this pouch here then, I've got a fighting knife. So this is a Zapas knife, a really good bit of kit. I'm going to do a trial on this soon, but I love that knife, really practical. And then coming round to the admin pouch over this side then, another 3 magazines. So I've got a total of 9 magazines for the belt kit, and then I've got a med kit here as well. So this is an insert that Crossfire already also sell. And inside here then, I've got a complete trauma kit. So I've got an Israeli bandage, I've got a cat, and I've got some Celox at the back there, all ready to go for trauma injuries. So that's all the kit there then. So within that then, you've got 9 magazines plus 1 on the weapon, so 10 magazines total. I've got 2 litres of water. I've got enough rations to just about see me through for 24 hours, including a decent brew kit. I've got something to cook on, so I've got a metal mug. I've got some tools. I've got a rifle cleaning kit. I've got a signalling kit, and I've got shelter and medical. So absolutely everything you need to basically sustain yourself for up to 24 hours in the field. And along with an assault pack, you can have a relatively comfortable night. So that's how I load my gear in the Crossfire DZ Rig. Anybody out there, have you got the DZ Rig? What do you think of it? I think it's an absolutely great set of belt kit, super comfortable, mega robust, gives you a great carrying load capacity, fantastic for dismounted soldiering. Let me know what you think about it. Anybody that's out there, any of your opinions, have you got any good or bad points about it? I'm sure Crossfire would like to hear your views on this kit. And again, thanks a lot for all your support, those that are channel members. And as always, stay prepared. And a big shout out to all the members that are supporting my channel. Much appreciated. Thanks, guys.